sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here, the Futures game between the World Team and the United States team. Hi again, everybody, and welcome into our Futures Game Showcase. Matt Vasgersian with the call. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, here's a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Fred Barron is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing, and from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Chris Jefferson makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Shortstop, Chris Jefferson.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 1-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Doherty is there and he has it for the out.
Center fielder, Anthony Rivers.
Anthony Rivers will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Here comes the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, and no surprise. We talk about it all the time at the beginning of a ball game. Location is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. I mean, if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
In now, Jesus Siegel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ames will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after half an inning. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Dugout will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off from the USA, second baseman, Dugout.
Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here's the 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Into the box now, Juan Flores. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Siegel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Jesse Doherty.
Jesse Doherty will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. The 1-1. Grounded foul. Here comes a 1-2. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Guy Blanton leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Guy Blanton.
First pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Get your hot dog, yeah?
Now here's the pitch. Right back to the curve, but this one misses low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. And he pulls it to deep right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Bradley Barton.
Bradley Barton will take his first cut to the ball game here. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Now he runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, I like the idea here, but I think he's better suited going down the third base line against a right-handed pitcher. Not only is it a longer throw, but as you can see, his follow-through naturally takes him right towards the baseball, and he's able to field it and get it on to first just in the nick of time.
Standing in now, Rod Clement. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but you talk to a lot of hitters and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
Batting seventh,
Into the box, Gene Buckeye. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Pitch on the way. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy, so this is a good job so far.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So only 1 hit in the inning on this solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The World team on top, 1-0. Ed Pruitt will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the USA, left fielder, Ed Pruitt.
Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 on the way. Split-fingered fastball there inside. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Out of play. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here it comes. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, catcher, Vinny Robinson.
Vinny Robinson steps in now. And here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 with 1 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now the pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
In now, Peter Green. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. The world team leads this one 1-0. Chang-Ho Ka is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 38, Chang-Ho Ka.
Jack Coleman will be the batter.
Leading off, designated hitter, Jack Coleman.
And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Stepping in now, Derek Bryant. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Standing in now, Chris Jefferson, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. One there, throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire on to second base in time to get that force out.
Into the box now, Anthony Rivers. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. The next pitch. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The World team leads it 1-0. Lane Fry will come in and pitch now.
For the World team, number 15, Lane Fry.
Jorge Martinez will get his first shot at it here.
Leading off for the USA, designated hitter, Jorge Martinez.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Now here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Here it comes. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Armando Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
A lot of people may wonder, well, what's the difference between a fork ball and a split finger? They both break down in the zone, right? Well, to get a forkball grip, you basically wedge that ball as deep as you can between your first two fingers. It's a hard pitch to master. And then you throw it with more of a snap.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The world team on top, 1-0. Tim Price will be the new pitcher.
For the USA, number 89, Tim Price.
Jesus Siegel will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Siegel.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Now here's the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Okay, don't get rattled. Now batting, third baseman, Guy Blanton.
Guy Blanton will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now another 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Three and two, here it is. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Bradley Barton will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He's set, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's ready, now the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you gotta have at this level.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
And you'll see here on the replay, he is way out in front of this thing, but he just pulls it sharply down the first baseline, and the first baseman has no shot to get into position to knock this ball down, so that's going to go into the books as an RBI double.
Stepping in now, Rod Clement, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Gene Buckeye will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's ready now, the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled straight back. One, 2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the stretch. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. He'll try again, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
In now, Jack Coleman, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Pause, now the pitch. Got him. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The World team leads this one 3-0. Al Blair is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 7, Al Blair.
Juan Zuniga will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Juan Zuniga.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Rivers is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
Now batting, first baseman, Juan Flores.
Juan Flores will try it again. He flew out his first time. First offering on the way. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tries the fork ball here, but he falls behind 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a fork ball, but it won't get it done either. That's ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Jesse Doherty.
Jesse Doherty will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Need a base hit here.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back.
Stay clear of the
Now the
DB.
first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. He waits, now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Comes set, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Standing in now, Ed Pruitt. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It obviously makes a huge difference if you pick the right pitch to run on. This is a changeup here, and it's down in the zone. If this is a fastball up, maybe it's a different story. But this throw's not going to be in time to get him at second base.
From the belt, the pitch. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Come on.
Now the 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. get the next guy.
2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 2-2 coming. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic right after this. Jose Correa will come in and pitch now.
USA. Number 18, Jose Correa.
Derek Bryant will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Catcher, Derek Bryant.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Chris Jefferson.
Chris Jefferson will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Give me a break,
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that's exactly what staying patient will get for you. He waits out a couple tough pitches, gets himself into a good hitter's count, and then gets a ball right out over the middle of the plate and flat out drills it. This is all the way to the wall, in fact, off the wall, and he's able to get himself into scoring position here with an easy double.
Into the box, Anthony Rivers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Let's keep him right there.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Stepping in now, Jesus Siegel, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
He's ready now, the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Don't let him.
Here's the 1-1.
Swing better.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Patrick Uribe will be the new
Now
pitcher.
pitching for the world team, number 17, Patrick Uribe.
Vinny Robinson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
USA. Patrick.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. One 0 on the way. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
The pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now, because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or two to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Peter Green will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
A runner at first with no outs here. The 2-0 on the way. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Let's get him to second, all right?
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
In now, Jorge Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Into the box now, Jamie Ames, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Hey now, let's go.
Here comes the 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Armando Perez. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dave Houston will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Guy Blanton will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A 2-1 offering. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Now the 3-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Doherty has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 10,
Bradley Barton will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
And he had the perfect pitch to try that. Right on the outside corner.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Rod Clement will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Doherty is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. John Sharko will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
number 69, John Sharko.
Juan Zuniga will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. On the way. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 home. 3-2 now. Juan Flores waits on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Juan Flores will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well,
You know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but foul. The 1-1. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder, Jesse Doherty.
Jesse Doherty will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
The 1-0 home. Grounded fouled off to the right side. One on the way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Get it out of here.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here now the 2-2. In the air to right center. Rivers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Andy Bowers is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Andy Bowers.
Gene Buckeye will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Ready now on 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And there's the first out.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Jack Coleman will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. First pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he throws it away.
Definitely a throwing error that time. Let's check and see how tough that scoop was. You can see it's kind of right in that border area of whether to turn the glove or not. He gets it wrong here.
Into the box, Derek Bryant, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Watch for movement.
Runners on first with one down. Comes set, now the pitch. Ball one. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Two. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit.
Some guys, you almost do them a favor if you pitch away from them. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here, good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Felipe Salinas will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Salinas.
Right here.
This ball will be chopped foul. First and second now, 1 man out. He's ready, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Tomas Garcia will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The World team leads it 3-0. Felipe Salinas will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 27, Felipe Salinas.
Tomas Garcia will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Garcia.
Matt Holcomb will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 67, Matt Holcomb.
Danny Heller is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Miguel Zambrano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. He's set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a three-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Peter Green will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
What was that?
And here's the first pitch. Ball one. One-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. One pitch on the way. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 1-2 with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Two pitch on the way. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Jorge Martinez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The world team on top, 3-0. Danny Heller will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 28, Danny Heller.
Miguel Zambrano will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Brad Berry will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Brad Berry.
Jesus Siegel will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Left fielder, Jesus.
Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 is on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Full count offering on its way. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Guy Blanton.
Calvin Moore will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
21, Calvin Moore.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
One 0 pitch now. Fouled back. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Ready on 2-1. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
3-2, here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 10, Bradley Barton.
Bradley Barton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
It's up between right here.
None out, runners at first and second. 1-0 on the way. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1, you can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
3-1 on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
First and second here with nobody out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Heller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Rod Clement will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. First pitch coming. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to 2nd and 3rd now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Gene Buckeye will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First offering on the way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
The 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the 2nd run will score as well.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
Jack Coleman will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Runners lead from 1st and 3rd. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Now the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. The 1-1 home. Donnie couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 1-2. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around 3rd and being waved on home. Now the relay home, and he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger.
They're starting to really open things up now. Pulled into 3rd here with the triple, and just like that, 7-run lead.
Derek Bryant will try his luck now with 4 runs already home and a chance to make it 5 with a fly ball here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, you see there, this 4-run innings hurt his pitch count too. It's starting to get up there.
Come on, let's hold them.
Here's a 1-0. Chopper foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
He waits. Now the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Zuniga backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Stepping in now, Felipe Salinas, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it, but this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far, so I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Here's the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Ready with the 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The World team leads this one 7-0. Calvin Moore is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 21, Calvin Moore.
Eric Moore will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Eric Moore.
Jamie Ames will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Center fielder, Jamie Ames.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
3-0 is on the way. Line hard to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
And this has been a team struggling to get any offense going, so they needed this. In fact, this is just their first extra base hit of the night so far, so they need to make something come of it.
Armando Perez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Comes set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the 1 pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Standing in now, Juan Zuniga. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. One out and a runner on second base. Now the 1-1. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Eric Tremmy will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Vaughn Nance will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He's set, now the pitch. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Look out for the double play, man.
He's ready now, the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Need a base hit here.
Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, that could have been the turning point right there. I mean, this is a spot where you at least got to put that ball in play. Now with 2 outs, that rally could go right down the tubes.
Vincent Sherman will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
From the stretch. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Clear the bases.
Now another 0-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Come on.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. Eric Premie will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 59, Eric Premie.
Vaughn Nance will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Nance.
Vincent Sherman will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Rocco Robinson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Tomas Garcia will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Center fielder, Tomas Garcia.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here he comes on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Three-two pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jesus Siegel will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
The 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Into the box now, Calvin Moore,
Calvin.
as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think he's still thinking about that home run ball he just gave up. So it's a good time to come out, visit the mound, and say, hey, we still got some work to do here. You got to put that last guy behind you, and let's get on with it.
Here comes the 2-0. Change up, and he can't buy a strike here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there. 3-1. Now the 3-1. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they just continue to pour it on here.
But as a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
In now, Bradley Barton. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
3 runs already home here. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. His frustration may be starting to boil over a little bit.
Yeah, he needed a little help there from the home plate umpire, but he's not getting any.
Here. 1-1 on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
And I have no idea how this ball doesn't end up being a base hit. This seemed destined for center field, but look at the effort there at full stretch to bring this ball in. We may go a whole month without seeing a better play than that one.
Into the box, Rod Clement, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 34, Gene Buckeye.
Gene Buckeye will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now the 2-2 pitch. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Jack Coleman would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Treming will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The World team leads it 10-0. Eric Murdoch will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Eric Murdoch.
Miguel Zambrano will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Standing in now, Peter Green, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batter.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Stepping in now, Jorge Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Come on, Jorge.
The next pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The world team wins this one 10-0. Good night from Cincinnati.